Alright guys, so this last problem that we are going to do is with minimum length. So, it says 2 points, one is 12 feet high and the other is 28 feet high, stand 30 feet apart. They are to be staked by 2 wires attached to a single stake attached at the ground. Where should the wire be placed to have a minimum amount of wire used? So, the first thing we need to understand is what's actually happening in this problem, okay? So, we have this right here, we have one stake right here. It says it's 12 feet high. So maybe I'm just going to go ahead and label this with a 12 foot. And then over here it says we have another point over here that's 28 feet high. So hopefully the ground is the same length, and there's my other point, there's 28 feet. And it's saying that there should be staked by 2 wires attached to a single stake attached at the ground. So let's go ahead and just assume that this is the ground level. Here it is. Somewhere down here they're going to be staked, maybe like right here by a single wire. And here's the wire from the top of this point down to the ground. Here's the wire from the top of this point down to the ground right here. And the other item that we know is that this distance between these two are 30 feet apart. Okay? So this entire distance from here to here is 30 feet. Okay. So the question is, where should the wire be placed to have a minimum amount of wire used? So we have to represent these 2 triangles together somehow. So I need to know where this is, and I need to know probably the distance from this stake to the 28-foot pole. So first of all, let's just call this X. If I call this X, that means this distance is whatever X was, or you have a total of 30 feet, and we're going to take away X. So I can also call this length maybe 30 minus X. Also, it says that we have this wire. They're going to have 2 different lengths, so maybe we can call this Y, and we can call this Z, okay? And as you can kind of see, using like, there's a little bit of Pythagorean theorem here, it says the minimum amount of wire used. We have to remember this Y and this Z represent the total amount of wire. So your primary equation in this case is going to be wire used is going to be whatever